Using shift and lift with coherent communication. This is a tool that can be very helpful if you're trying to listen with both your ears and your heart. And this can be very, very important after somebody has experienced a traumatic event and you're not sure what to say. So this is inspired by HeartMath tools. So first begin by making a commitment to yourself quietly without anyone else knowing that you are going to really listen and that you're not going to interrupt and you're not going to judge and you're not going to put your own spin on whatever the person is saying. So your eyes are obviously going to be open because you're communicating with somebody at the same time. So you might just focus your attention on your heart center before the communication begins and slow your breathing down. And then as the communication is proceeding, you might notice if anything the person is saying is triggering you or causing you to want to jump in and say something. That happens to me an awful lot. I feel like, oh, I've got a solution. I want to say it right now. And then just, again, take a deep breath and pause and continue to listen and look at the person and maybe nod the head. And then from this place in your heart, start to radiate out care and compassion to the person you are listening to. Now, if at the end of the conversation, they're asking for some wisdom, you've been listening to your heart and you're more likely to give them really loving wisdom. If they're not asking for wisdom at the end, you know that you have sent them care, compassion, and love throughout the conversation. So this is a way to combine two great HeartMath tools, coherent communication with shift and lift. Again, the steps are to make sure that you are in your heart when the communication begins by slowing your breathing down and breathe directly into your heart or chest area. Number two, to notice if you are about to jump in and interrupt or you're being triggered by anything they say and wanting to say something back. And then number three, radiating quietly from your heart, care, compassion, kindness, whatever you feel is needed in this situation. Now, one other step that can be helpful that you might use from time to time is asking them at the end if you can repeat back to them what you heard to make sure that you've gotten the essence of what they're trying to tell you. So this is not necessarily parroting, but presenting back to them the essence of what you heard so that they can correct any misunderstandings maybe that you've gotten. So I hope this is helpful. This is Andrea Trank. Namaste.